Let's start. Make sure you have your pencil, eraser, whiteboard marker, and any coloring materials. For this artwork, I'm just going to use crayon. Okay, remember, just like last time, you can use any kind of coloring materials like color pencil or watercolor. For this artwork, I'm going to use crayon. Grab your pencil and let's make our landscape. Before, we were able to make a landscape with the background, the middle ground, and the foreground. Remember, each subject overlap each other, just like my left hand is overlapping my right hand, or my right hand is overlapping my left hand. So what we're going to do, we're going to create a landscape. Creating depth means something is near and something is far, having a foreground, middle ground, and background. We're gonna use lines to create this artwork, creating textures. Are you ready? First, let's create our foreground. Using our pencil, make some lines for the mountains, wavy lines. Make another wavy line, starting from this mountain, going up. Another wavy line from this mountain, going outside the paper. Here, I'm gonna make another line and another wavy line here. And lastly, I'll make one more here on this side. Now, we are able to create a foreground, which is this part of the mountains, middle ground, these mountains here, and background can be the sky. For the sky, I'm just gonna draw here a cloud. Remember, you can draw any kind of shape of the cloud that you like. My cloud is like this, having a straight line below and then curvy line on top. Or, just like what I've showed you before, you can make clouds that look like this, all curvy lines. I'm just gonna make 3 clouds, one small here, 2 big ones here. The next step, we're gonna create a nice foreground tree. Did you remember we were able to make a nice foreground tree before? We're gonna place this foreground tree on this side. Starting, where did we start? Did we draw the tree trunk first or the crown? That's right, we're gonna draw the big crown first. The crown is just like a circle one like this. So if I have the circle guide here, I'm just gonna draw curvy lines around that circle. And then I'm gonna make the tree trunk with the branches there. Now I'm gonna erase the lines I don't need inside the tree. There. Now we have a foreground, which is the tree and this part of the mountain here. And what do we put onto our middle ground? We can draw some houses that we like. For example, here, I'm gonna draw a nice house here with a triangle. And then I'm gonna make a line, horizontal line, connecting the lines together to make it 3D. There. I'm just drawing vertical lines from the house going down, from the house going down, from the house going down. And then I'm gonna make a nice tree here, just like Vincent van Gogh's tree, like a cypress tree. And then I'm gonna erase. I have one house here, and maybe I can make another one here. A triangle, horizontal lines, connecting the lines, and then vertical lines going down like this. And maybe I can make a nice tall tree here as well. Now we have the two houses as the middle ground. What we're going to do next is we're going to create patterns inside these shapes that we were able to create. Even just using the lines, we were able to create shapes within these lines. Just like the shape of the cloud, the shape of the side of the mountain, the shape of the house, the shape of the crown, the shape of the tree trunk. We're gonna experiment using different kinds of lines to create texture and to create patterns. Remember, patterns are everywhere. So we're gonna create patterns and designs on each area. To do that, I'm gonna get my crayon and start to color. I'm going to color first the sky, the background. On my background, I'm just gonna use a flat color. For this light blue, coloring it with a flat color. You can use any kind of color that you like for the sky. There. Now for the sky, I'm going to use this darker blue to create the wind, just like in the artwork of Vincent van Gogh, creating winds, making a spiral. Creating patterns. It's like the wind is blowing. There. Now I have a pattern for my sky. I'm just gonna outline my clouds with this dark blue. I'm gonna do a heavy pressure so that you can easily see the clouds. And I'm gonna leave this cloud as white, same as the color of the paper. There. Now I'm gonna color the middle ground. For finished coloring the background, which is the sky and the clouds, we're gonna color the middle ground. I'm gonna start to color this part. And I'm gonna use this orange to make some lines. I'm now creating patterns in my artwork. You can pause and play this video if you feel that I am doing an artwork that's very fast. And then I'm gonna color it with red. Just by making these vertical lines, you are able to create a pattern inside, a stripe pattern. And what is a pattern? Red, orange, red, orange, red, orange. And I'm finished with one mountain. Time to color the next mountain. And it's up to you what design you like to put onto the next mountain. Maybe on the next mountain, I'll use yellow. What I'll do first is I'll color everything yellow with a flat color. Just like how we colored the sky. Because this yellow is a light color, I can just create any kind of patterns inside this yellow color here. I can just color over it. overlapping the color. There. Now what kind of pattern can we create in this area? For this one, I'm going to use a darker green and make some lines. Maybe I can make circular lines like this, making it bigger like this. See? Now I'm going to make another circle here. I'm gonna draw a circle around it and another circle around it like this. And then I'm gonna draw another circle here until I am able to fill everything with this pattern here. And if you notice, these circles here, if you use your imagination, it's like it's going out. See? It's no longer whole. But you see, by making this kind of half circle, it uses the imagination of the one viewing your artwork, saying that, oh, that is a nice circle. It's not complete because it reaches the end of the mountain. You can also do that in your artwork. You can make small circles, big circles. Finished. Now inside the circle, maybe I can color the one in the middle. These circles look like the Kandinsky circles. Did you remember Kandinsky? He's the Russian painter who's a great influence in abstract art. There. Now I'm gonna color this part. What color should I use? Maybe I can use this pink and just color it with a flat color. I'm going to color my tree with this darker green. Same here. Color the trunk with a color brown. My roof with a color red. And the flesh color for the body of the house. You can draw windows if you like for your house and the door. And then I'm gonna color this with a different color. Maybe I can use a nice orange color. I'm just gonna color everything with a flat color using orange. And then I'm gonna make designs inside. I'm going to use the color brown to create some designs here. Maybe I can use a wavy line like this, making wavy lines. There. And then I'm going to color inside this wavy line with the color brown. on this pink, I'm gonna use the purple color to create a checkered design. Checkered designs are a texture using vertical line and horizontal line, overlapping them. Or if you remember the technique we've used before, hatching, cross hatching. There. Now I'm gonna color this with, what color should I use? Maybe I can use red. This time, I'm just gonna make circles like this. Small circles, big circles. It's like drawing a lot of Mars. Did you remember our Mars artwork? And I'm gonna leave the background of this area as white. And then this part, I'm gonna use this light green color. I'm gonna just color it with a flat color. And if you notice how I color within the lines first, in the borders of the drawing, before I color inside in the middle. And you may notice, I am very happy if you color every part of your artwork. And I'm gonna color this with a darker green. We are almost finished. You can pause and play this video if you think that we're going very fast. And lastly, the tree trunk. And you may notice the way we color everything here is just flat color. We're just creating some lines and designs. Now we are finished. The last step, I'm going to use my crayon to outline the mountains and everything else. Okay, so I'm gonna do a hard pressure outlining the mountains. There. Outline. This is the last step. We're just retracing the lines of the mountains we've made. And the house. And the tree. And this mountain in the middle ground here. Try as much as you can to follow what you have drawn, retracing the lines. Retrace all the line with your black crayon or black marker or any black color for your coloring materials. Retracing the tree trunk. Go into the branches. And we are finished. There. Do you like our artwork? See you again next week. Bye.